Alright, so what do we have now? Yep. Got a little mixed up there. Yeah. Oh, she's right here. Hello. No update to be had? What's up with you? Inns. By resting at an inn, you recover full hit points, and at sea. While at an inn, you can choose to eat a meal, after which a set number of battles you will be able to earn bonuses by fulfilling certain conditions in battle. Bonuses vary based on the meal. Some skits are triggered at inns. Grilled sweet fish or pork and potatoes. When someone's hit points is below 80%, restore 10%. Yay! When the whole party's hit points is below 10%, restore 15%. Interesting. The individual one's more likely to happen.
Travel can be strenuous at times, but overall, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, right. You spent all those years living in the Sacred Blade. This must be your first time out and about in a long while.
Indeed. And is this your first long journey?
Yeah, for both me and Sorey. It's a relief to have companions on the road. I'm looking forward to working with you as the sublord.
My pleasure. Dependable comrades are to be cherished.
I'm glad that you two joined up with us, especially Alicia. Sorey's always been a lone human among Seraphim. It's a blessing to have her around.
He seems like he was brought up with a lot of love, regardless of his surroundings.
I won't deny that. But I also have no doubt that there are things only humans can understand, that only humans can see. And he missed out on all of that.
Mikleo.
Please don't tell Sorey I said anything.
Of course. It will remain a secret between the Prime and Sublord.
Yeah, they're brother figures. We can't ever let them understand that they love each other. That'd be too unfortunate. On the road. What do we have going on? Search for a seraph who will become the Lord of the Land. Search for Father Brunor. We have 2 objectives now. So we're trying to create a Lord of the Land for this area, which apparently is how we generate bonuses? Or have that system matter more? Well, there's one person hanging out right in that alley. Seems like an obvious first step then.
I finished preparing the bottles.
Yay, bottles! Oh, a life bottle, that's good. That's for resurrection. And the longer I go without using them, the more we can just sort of keep stocking those up in the background. Kind of meaning that I don't have to bother actually collecting them. A dragon in Rayfolk? Did your wet nurse tell you of that fairy tale?
O great Seraphim, whose blessings yet dwell in this land, turn thine ears to our prayers.
Thank you so much, Father Brunor. Thanks to you, my son's legs have healed considerably.
No need to thank me. It is your diligent prayer that has made the difference. Be steadfast and pure in mind and spirit as you continue to pray for the health of your son.
A contribution to the sanctuary.
I told you before, madam. I'm afraid I can't possibly...
Please accept it. There's something I've realized. Merely praying for help is an offense to the Seraphim. It is a selfish act for personal gain.
Who told you such a thing?
Well, no one in particular.
You'll need money to pay for your son's treatment, won't you? Use this towards that end instead, for the sake of your son.
My son feels the same as I do. Everyone says the same thing. His wounds were punishment for his selfish prayers. And there are even those who spread vicious rumors about myself and you, Father Brunor. Please, I beg of you, accept this so that we might be saved.
Very well. I shall humbly accept your gift as a token of you and your son's gratitude.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, perhaps these rumors will finally come to an end. May you receive the blessing of the Seraphim, Father.
Right, the blessing. Guess I'll buy a drink. Princess!
I'm here to ask a favor.
Of me? What could I...
We would like to ask you to enshrine and look after a new seraph in our town's sanctuary. This is a request from the Sheperd.
The Sheperd? You mean this boy is the... Forgive me.
You are not to be blamed. It is the fault of the royal family that so many have strayed from the noble path.
Excuse me, if I may? It's nice to meet you. My name's Sorey.
Huh?
I'd like you to be the one to worship at the sanctuary for the protection of Lady Lake. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused by pulling the sacred blade so carelessly. I know I'm still a fledgling shepherd who hasn't gotten used to things yet, but I promise I will do my best.
Yes, of course. It's quite all right. Please, do not prostrate yourself so.
Thank you.
This request comes from me as well. Please, help me so that I in turn may help this inexperienced but pure of heart shepherd.
Of course. I am honored that I may possibly be of service to one such as yourselves. Though I am frail of body, I shall perform the task at hand with the entirety of my spirit.
I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, man. My foot's asleep.
Seriously? Well then, Father Brunor, when you're ready, I will come visit you again.
As you wish. Do be careful.
Well, that's one way to ask a favor, I guess.
It was very Sorey.
Yes, I think this helped the priest as well.
Oh, Sorey, you adorable anime protagonist. I just realized something. I could have customized his clothes at some point, which meant that one conversation where they were like, his clothes fit the description of the chosen one or whatever, the shepherd. What if I didn't look like that, though? That would have been awkward. If I was, like, wearing Yuri's clothes. Search for a seraph who would become Lord of the Land. Which could be somewhere? Should I check the Lady of the Lake Sanctuary? Where would I find a seraph? I'm trying to think. Have we haven't seen a seraph around town yet, have we? I'm pretty sure there's just the two seraphs we know about. One that we brought here and one that we've already met along the way. Ooh, can I do a dialogue there? I think that was locked off before.
Hey! Isn't the Sacred Blade Festival also a religious celebration dedicated to the Lady of the Lake? Were you worshipped, Lailah?
The Lady of the Lake is a traditional myth of the people of Lady Lake, hence the name.
Yes, who cleanses our sins with the sacred blade? Who walks with the mist over the lake? Who vanquishes evil with flames of black? Who sings in the moonlight and comforts the lost souls in the dead of night? The Lady of the Lake, goes the story.
Whoa, Lailah! You can walk on water?
Hardly. I weigh at least more than that.
That thing Alicia recited sounded like it might be several myths combined into one.
I would imagine so. The legend was already present when I first arrived in the city.
So wait, does that mean the Lady of the Lake was a different seraph?
Yes, but she was absent, so I accepted the sacred blade as my vessel.
So as to wait for the shepherd, right?
As you saw at the ruins in the waterway, Lady Lake has a long history of involvement with the shepherd.
Weren't you lonely all by yourself this whole time?
Not especially. When I got that way, I would distract myself by singing or listening to people's problems.
That's just like the legend.
Huh. I would bet that humans with high resonance were able to sense that.
And blended those tales with the earlier myths to form the current legend. We're seeing history get passed down before our very eyes.
Oh, that's just the beginning for you. You're about to be making history, I'm sure. It is a JRPG, it's not like we're gonna do something inconsequential over the course of this game. It is kind of funny though to deal with the idea that, like, there's a deity that everyone's worshipping, and it's actually physically present, as opposed to being entirely metaphorical. But it can't... it can technically interact, but no one can hear it or notice it. And so it can't, like, talk to people, really. So it's weirdly, like, just sort of forced to accept that there's, like, a legend about it happening right in front of them. What about that dungeon? Is that where we might find a seraph? I wonder if I have access now that I have the princess following me around. Seems like a reasonable assumption that I'd be allowed in at this point. Maybe. Howdy, y'alls. You look dissatisfied. No one can enter the palace without express permission. Bartlow's orders. Now kindly retrace your steps. But I've got the princess. Really? Oh. I need to figure out, probably go back to the Canal District, I think it's called. It's one of the less explored areas. Assuming we're even supposed to be in the... It might even be outside of the city, actually. Ooh, it opened. Amber boots. Is that a new one? Seraphic Arts. Casting Seraphic Arts leaves you vulnerable to counterattack, but an enemy's hidden art, which needs charging, will not stagger you and will also have the casting speed of your Seraphic Art. Thus, if you spot an enemy casting a hidden art, by instantly starting the cast of a Seraphic Art, you can withstand the attacks you couldn't normally defend against. In other words, don't get caught, sans serif. Oh my god. The bridge southwest of here was washed away by the strong river currents. I think this red icon's new. Weaponsmith Ladsink? Fuse, try on. Probably look into fusing. We probably have stuff that's can be upgraded at this point, like amber paper. Take that, mix it with the other thing. We'll go from 54 attack to 60 attack. And instead of just having... Oh yeah, that one has all these special characteristics, but that one's leveled up. So let's mix those together. Bam! Enjoy your powered up paper, as it were. And these circulates... Might as well combine them, right? Unless... No, she uses tiaras, which are different. Is she... Oh, do I want to switch to Amber, though, instead of Ancient? Ancient's 45, Amber is 46 plus some art defense. Maybe I should review what my characters are wearing really quick before I do any more of that. Amber Staff. Ancient Staff. Oh, hello. So this one... Oh, this one's all melee attack is the difference. While this one's spell attack. Interesting. So one's a mix while one's more into one specific tier. I think I want to stick with the casting one for now. Ancient. Other Ancient is weaker, apparently. Then there's the Amber, which adds the defense stat, which is probably worth getting into, especially since it comes with a mind bonus. It's probably worth going to for now. Waistcoat. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of waistcoats. But this one gives you bonus defense, the Amber waistcoat. So his natural ones are weaker by comparison. Although we currently have a strong one on our protagonist. Almost called him Mikleo for a second there. Gotta keep my franchises straight. Void Ring. The ring that reduces damage from non-elemental attacks. Cool. That's a physical resistance ring. This one is reduced damage from earth, fire, void. Alright. So this one helps you resist physical attacks, which seems like a reasonable thing. Is everyone's using fire rings? Oh, I had everyone using fire rings because it increases your spellcasting attack. That's why. Yeah, this one does too. Like this one... Yeah. Actually, this one increases your defenses in general. This is art defense of 45, this is art defense of 53, and a defense of 9. On top of the reduction against earth. Because that 10% resist might be the weak part of this whole thing, actually. Let's switch to earth. Battle boots. Amber boots have bonus defense. They're probably worth switching to. Let's see. SC recovery versus HP. Let's do... I like having HP recoveries to keep people healthy. He's already leveling one up. Ooh, hit point recovery while defending. Let's do the defending one, I think. Watercaster. I think I've already made up my mind for now on that. On that front. Mikleo, Ancient Sword. Earrings. Natural waistcoat. No reason to change, really, because he's already leveling this one up. I might want to merge them at some point. But these are quickly becoming more powerful of items. Amber boots. Amber's pretty much the way to go with this setup. Amber, fire, battle garment. Oh, hey, this one gives you a defense as opposed to not. So that's alright because it's amber instead of battle. The usual situation. Amber ribbon tie versus ribbon. Oh yeah, bonus defense, defense capability, a bunch of other stuff. It's good because she tends to be in melee range. Amber paper upgrade. Amber tiara versus regular tiara, the usual difference there. It's just better to switch to the one that's not a regular one. Amber seems to be across the board an upgrade compared to anything else I have in the current setup of items. Can I open that chest? Nope. Also, is that chest floating? I can't quite tell, but it looks like the chest is floating. Oh yeah, that chest is floating. There's a a detail in the ground that I can see slide under the chest when I rotate. Let's fuse some items together. Actually, let's see if I can flat out buy an upgrade first. Is the smart thing to do. Like a upgraded weapon. Yeah, it can be used for him. It's not an upgrade. Cool. You sell good items, dude. Very proud of you. Earrings. This one's apparently an upgrade. Okay. 46 and... Alright, how's my money doing? I can afford it if I want it. If it says it's an upgrade, I might as well grab it. I don't think I have amber earrings at the moment for that character. I guess I could check. Actually, no, I can't check from here without going to the other menu. Cancel sale and go back? Okay, I did not mean to start buying something if that's what I did. Alright, let's grab a copy of these real quick. Oh yeah, it says it's owned 0, so I don't have any of that. I might as well grab that upgrade. Amber waistcoat is an upgrade for our Sheperd, which is enough reason to buy it, I think. And the boots are a downgrade overall, so... Buy selected items, go! Did it just rank us up to window shopper? Is this game judging us? Alright, waistcoat. We got an up amber. Yep, we lose 9 defense but gain 12 magic defense, so it's overall a net gain, I guess. This one will make us lose 5 magic attack but gain 8 armor and 4 accuracy? Whatever we're calling that stat in this game. Let's look into fusing. That's not the fusing menu. There we go. Circulates. Not worth fusing if it's not an item I'm actually equipping though. Amber waistcoats. There's no other ones to merge them with though, because no one's using... We're using 100% of them right now. These are all fire and earth, the rest are all void. Amber boots, there we go. We have something to merge here. So let's do amber boots for our protagonist first, because he's the most likely to take the most damage, I think, being right up there. Stun damage rate versus HP recovery on successful stun. Ooh, that's good. Stun happens all the time, so healing would be a good thing to get, I think. On top of our other upgrades. There we go. Way to go. It's all blue and scary looking. This is hit point recovery on successful stun. Do they both have the same effect? Or is that just not what you get from merging these ones together? Gain. HP recovery on successful stun. Oh, it gets stronger too. Let's see. Let's give that to her, to Alicia, I think. Oh, interesting. It doesn't get blue on this character. She becomes blued. Blued. Gain. That seems like it's a significant boost of quality of some kind. I think I'm going to go for that just based on the crazy color. I might be making a crazy assumption, but the crazy color makes me think it's a big deal. Oh, it's sealed. That might be a big deal for me. Okay, what does sealed equipment do? Do I get a tutorial on that now? Amber boots. Skill display. So where is blued? Is it part of this thing? It's the weird H that's on the 3rd row of wind? Or water. That's water. Wind's the bottom one. Water's the blue one. So that weird H-looking shape is blued, apparently, which is locked. And No, lock on and off is just whether or not it stays on my character. So this is a cool skill, but it's apparently locked. And I get it unlocked by doing something, maybe? This might be another mechanic that I just have to wait for the game to explain to me, because it might come up later in a more helpful way. About menus. Equipment. Strengthen the character stats by equipping items, something something, change characters, that's all basic. Those are what stats do. Footwear tends to focus on focus, apparently. Press L2 to lock an item so that you won't be removed. Alright. Just help it from being sold on accident. Toggle skill display. Yeah, nothing skill list to gain. Doesn't say what locked means. I mean, sealed means. So... I think I'm just gonna wait for an explanation on that one, unless this guy says... Maybe he has something specifically: fuse, try on, buy, sell. Talk. Don't let today's saved pennies become tomorrow's tears. Buy yourself a good weapon now before you regret it. Alright, I'm gonna assume that maybe sealed means that you need to level up the item. Maybe it becomes unsealed as you spend time with that item and rank it up. Let's go ahead and head back outside of town, because there's not much going on here, so I'm sure I'm supposed to go explore. Yeah, this map's pretty filled in at this point, so I think I'm gonna go south. There's clearly a thing down there. It's a thing I haven't explored yet, so I might as well find out what that thing entails. And I might as well save, because I don't think I've done that recently. There we go. Save over one of those duplicate quick saves I made. This game's interesting. It lets you quick save anywhere, but that quick save just shows up as another save like all the other ones do. I don't think it and there's no quick load as far as I know. Unless that happens when you die or something. So, I don't know if they fully understood what quick save meant based on other games, aside from just not looking at a menu, I guess. It's weird that quick saves don't tell you where they are, because that's you could just as easily tell people where the save takes place, but who knows. Changing the control mode. Changing control mode to manual gives you the flexibility to attack from distance you choose. For example, you could use projectile arts to pin an enemy down from a distance. Of course, you can achieve a similar effect even in semi-auto mode by directly following a quick step with an art. Like all tools, it depends on how you use it. Hey, Snakey. Let's go after this chest real quick. That direction's gonna... Yeah, there's an invisible wall that takes me to another zone in that direction. Soft serve ice cream? How is it being stored there? That doesn't seem reasonable. Once again, I'm really alarmed by all of these refrigerated chests. I need to get me some of those. I don't even have a fridge. I could use a mini fridge in my room. Don't have to share things with roommates anymore. Sounds like a legit plan to me. Oh look, search for a seraph who become Lord of the Land. There isn't Star over there, so I guess this was the right way to go. Cool. Let's go find us a seraph. Hello, bird thing. Just gonna quick save real quick. What's your dealio? Die, nature.
Is everyone ready?
Eagle!
Attack while retreating.
So it's best to aim right after an attack.
Winged. Level 10. Weakness is... Wibbly Wobbly Mountain. Is it Earth Attack? I assume it's Earth Attack. Just funny that it's like, their weakness is mountains. Focus your attacks. There we go. It helps us take out individual enemies faster.
Snacks were not built in a day, you know.
What? Are you okay? What are you talking about? I think he hit his head. What is that? Is that an octopus? You're supposed to be in the water. Get back in the water. Kunk.
I am your opponent.
Oh, Jesus. All of you back in the water.
What kind of creature is this?
Be careful of those legs. They get longer.
Hang on, everyone!
That's not all that gets longer.
That was quick.
Yeah, it was. Less than 10 seconds. That's what happens when they just summon in a horde of enemies, but they all stand on top of each other and don't move. Be careful of those legs. They get longer. Like, that's just... Oh, man. Just all of the innuendo. Let's go fight another set of octopi, because that's silly.
I am your opponent, Sory.
I think I recently heard that octopuses and octopi are both acceptable ways of saying that. I thought that you had to say one or the... I thought that you had to say one or the other, but apparently they both work.
Let's do some fortune telling. Please pick one.
Okay. Oh, this one's blank.
That means your spirit is pure and clean, like this paper.
Oh, thank you.
She's gullible. Way too gullible.
Wow. What? Alright, cool. That's one way to inject some variety and humor into the act of grinding your way across the landscape in classic JRPG fashion. That's a lot of characters down there. What's their deal? Ooh, a save point. Let's go visit it, because it might have a dialogue. And I like me a dialogue. Nope. Now that they've introduced the concept of these things having dialogue options in them, every time there's not one, I'm sad. Every time. What's the sign say? North, Lake Haven Heights, Lady Lake. That's where we came from. West is Rayfog Spirit Crest. That's probably where we want to go next. And southeast is Maryland, the city of the Great Tree. Alright, we have a city and a dungeon already marked out on the map. Howdy, y'all. Oh, what are you?
What happened?
We're investigating the collapse of Grifflet Bridge. The cause may be flooding from the rains.
It wasn't caused by rain.
The current is odd considering the water level.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You should evacuate.
Finally, someone who's talking some sense. Who are you?
All right, do as Sorey suggests.
Sorey? You can't possibly mean the Sheperd.
If he is, maybe he can stop the floods.
You really think there's anything that can stop the water spirit's rampage?
Water spirit?
It's terrible. Destroyed the bridge in an instant. It's some sort of monster.
Silence! Enough with your nonsense! What?
The water spirit! Run!
That's an order. Hurry!
Oh, that's way smaller than I thought it was.
Does this thing really look like a person to them?
An Ouroboros? Why sit in a place like this? To ordinary people, it probably looks like a huge water spout.
It looks pretty strong.
Careful of his rising coil attacks. It spins and plunges into you.
I will smite evil! I will smite evil!
Whenever it spins, I'm just going to dodge around it a little bit. So weaknesses, nothing. Resistant to earth and wind. Good to know. Was that a failed dodge? Oh, he's stunned. That means he's going to take a ton of damage for a little while. Oops. Go ahead and stack up some water. Armatize? Nope. There we go. Oops, wrong attack. I'm pressing the wrong button again. Here we go! How's that feeling, buddy? Oh yeah. Making a big ol' mess of these characters. Yeah. I specifically like the water one, yeah. Oopsie.
Ocean blitz! Break on through! Now's my chance!
Break on through to the other side.
Burst! Ocean blitz! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow!
Here goes!
No, I'm trying to get away. Crap. There we go.
I shall run you through! Here it comes! Flame, the dating fire!
Attack from a distance. There we go. Oh, here it comes again. Charge up the attack. Bam. Oh, yeah, he's in trouble now.
What a formidable opponent!
We had fun there. We got an anomalous orb and a Windmaster talisman, and we learned a new battle action. And someone's equipment proficiency increased. Lots of good stuff going on. Advanced techniques. By combining various techniques from the battle section of the system book, you may discover new unconventional interactions between them. It can't hurt to go back and read up on subjects you've mastered, in case it triggers any new realizations. Some monoliths will also give you tips on advanced techniques.
What? The Hellion turned into a seraph?
It's the other way around. Hellions that are strong enough to manifest themselves are those that were once Seraphim.
A seraph can become a Hellion?
And Seraphim that have completely turned into Hellions are known as dragons.
Dragons? Those really exist? So, then the legends were true.
So
the wrecking of the bridge was all my fault. I'm so ashamed. If you hadn't been here to purify me, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you.
I'm really glad that we were able to save you.
I am Uno, young Sheperd.
Sorey. Uno, in exchange for saving you, we would like to ask you a favor. Would you be willing to listen? I would ask you to bless Lady Lake.
But as things currently stand in that town...
Lady Alicia, are you all right?
I'm fine. The water spout has disappeared.
See, I told you she'd be fine. Nothing can hurt our princess when she's got the Sheperd at her side.
Weren't you the one shaking at his boots earlier?
Still, the rain has suddenly stopped, and the currents have calmed significantly.
This, too, must be the power of the Sheperd.
I always thought it was just a fairy tale. To think I'd see the friggin' Sheperd with my own eyes.
Hey! Watch your language in front of the Sheperd.
It looked to me like the Sheperd just cut right through the water spout. I doubt anyone will believe me, though.
Who cares? I'd rather believe in the miracles of the Sheperd. Friggin' water spirit can kiss my hairy butt.
Hey, what happened to watching your language?
So there are still people here who believe. Well, you did help me get back to my old self.
Then can you help?
I shall become the Lord of the land for the domain of Lady Lake.
Thank you, Uno.
And you must be the Prime Lord? You've picked a fine shepherd.
I agree.
Let's go. Father Brunor is waiting for us.
They're all angels. It's interesting to have, like basically a cast of angels as our companions. Oh, they're all gathering to go back. Is there nothing left to do down here? There's a dungeon. Huh. I probably want to go back and meet with Brunor, though, because we might be given a reason to visit this southern area later. Go ahead and save our progress. It's a good, smart thing to do so I don't have to redo the fight. In any case, what's up with you? Hey, what happened? Princess Alicia told us to escape, so I didn't get a good look. Damn. Sure wish I'd seen what was going on. How about you? A waterspout came and churned everything by the riverbank around and around. I've never seen a waterspout before. Are they always like that? Nope. That there was a Hellion, or a dragon, or a Seraphim, or all of those things at the same time, as it turns out. Is Father Brunor in the temple? He sure is.
Oh, truly this power is the stuff of miracles.
Looks like he really can't sense us at all.
I shall worship this sacred water with all my being. O venerable Uno, I am yet inexperienced, but would that I could serve thee for all eternity.
But he is earnest. I'll at least give him that.
What was that? I feel like a sort of wind just blew right through me.
The blessing has returned to this town.
This town is now under my domain. But in order to maintain the blessing, I will need cooperation from the people.
Indeed, there are all kinds of methods besides prayer that one can use to uphold the blessing.
Like?
For example,
I see. I'll be sure to give it a try.
This sure sounds like a pain to me.
I will do what little I can.
What's wrong?
I can still feel a powerful malevolence. And it's not far off. It's somewhere in town.
That's the royal palace.
So this is a conversation with the Seraphim? A bunch of lunatics talking to themselves out loud?
You are?
I am a messenger from Chancellor Bartlow of the Highland government. I have come to invite Sorey to a private dinner conference in light of his great suffering for the sake of Lady Lake.
Have you been watching over Sorey?
Not at all. In fact, I was quite surprised. That the Princess of Highland, as distant as her claim to the throne may be, would have relations with the Sheperd that are so intimate. I'm sure this news will please your beloved subjects to no end, Your Highness.
If you are insinuating that...
Alicia. Where to?
Tumble Palace.
Very well. Tell Bartlow I accept his proposal.
Please, you mustn't get involved with the chancellors. I can feel it from them.
The malevolence does seem to be coming from them.
I apologize for being so weak.
Don't worry, it's true. We really do want to see what's going on at the palace.
It'll be our first time. You'll have to be our guide.
Just as you have been to me.
Blessing for Lady Lake region has been restored. Lords of the Land. It is now possible to access the Lord of the Land menu from save points in areas where the Lord of the Land has been unlocked. Fighting battles in those areas will raise the blessing level depending on the grade you receive. Grade will automatically count towards the blessing level when you touch a save point. As the blessing level goes up, you will gain access to boons with various effects. Save point travel. Oh, spend gold to move between save points you have previously visited. Cool. So there's a money-based fast travel. Set boons. Enable various boons. Boons available depending on blessing level and item offerings. Offer up items for grade. So I can go to any save point. Cannot travel between save points now. But if I wanted to, I'd go to those ones, and these ones, and those ones. So that's kind of neat. This area is Lord of the Land. It's weirdly in red text. Alright, Uno, blessing level 2. Grade, 26.83 out of 100. Alright, that means that should grow pretty quickly. I've been getting like 4 to 6 grade per fight a lot of the time. That's a pretty severe penalty for bothering to have an automated guard thing enabled. I cut that in half. That means twice the work to level this up. Boons. You can enable boons to take effect within the Lord of the Land's domain as long as you don't exceed the maximum boon cost total. Boons largely have battle-related effects. Raising the blessing level will both add new boons and increase the maximum boon cost total. You can raise the blessing level by earning grade in battle. Oh, this one's free. Traveler's Repose. In an area where this boon has been activated, you can spend God points to move between save points you've already reached. So that's something they already explained to me, but that's how you do it. Boon cost is currently at 2 out of 2. What's taking up those 2 slots? Oh, 2 remaining. Okay. Leave treasure chests for some time after claiming the treasure inside, and they will automatically refill with new items. That's cool, so I can keep getting more loot. Healing Air. Healing Air sounds especially interesting because it probably will heal you over time. Not sure what some of the other ones are. Drop rate boost is pretty straightforward. That's a magic find, basically. Get more loot in this zone. Offer items. So each of these items gives you a certain amount of grade. Not a ton in many cases. But like, for example, here I could give him all of my apple gel, and I would get about 22 or 23 grade, basically. So it's not insubstantial. If I'm not hurting for gold, it might be a reasonable thing to do to get rid of some of my duplicate extra items that are of a lower level where I can't even fuse them to make them worth it. In fact, yeah, you get a decent amount, but it seems kind of pointless. I think I'd rather spend gold on them instead. I mean, I'd rather sell them for gold instead, just because they only give you like 2. It's like one fight is more than that, and there's fights everywhere outside. You're all shiny, so if I click on you, that opens that menu. Yep, or I can talk to you. Hi there, Sheperd. I trust your journey is going well. I'm happy to report that Brunor comes by here quite often. I'm impressed. I haven't even taken a step yet, and you've already got status updates for me. Fear not, I will never waver in my care and worship for the holy water. I am more concerned for your well-being, gentle Sheperd. Please be careful when you visit the palace. Chancellor Bartlow is known to be all too skilled at the ruthless games played by the political class. So you're saying we might engage in a game of thrones?
Well, time to get working on these offerings.
You're really getting into it.
I ought to be. The blessing has returned to Lady Lake. But now the problem lies in maintaining it. We will need to do all we can.
That's very true. The blessing is preserved only through daily attention.
Okay, we'll make sure we don't neglect our offerings either.
Right. Reinforcing the blessing will probably make it easier for us in the long run.
I wonder if he would enjoy rice balls, like in that book.
Your offering is rice balls?
I don't recall that being part of the celestial record.
Oh, no, it was from a picture book. A little girl chased after her rolling rice ball and wound up meeting a seraph. That was one of my favorite stories growing up, and I just thought...
I should have known. Sounds like your kind of book.
I have no doubt he will appreciate it. It's not often you get a rice ball packed with authentic emotion.
I hope so.
Authentic rice ball emotion. Definitely a save point moment. I have so many saves. It's fine, it's at the PC. There's no reasonable reason to run out of save spot locations. So now it's probably time to finally go into that one door they keep not letting me go into in the Nobles District, is what I assume. We needed explicit invitation. Well, now we've been invited, alright. And you're that sneery guy with the freaking, like, holier than thou, like, I'm so badass eyebrows. Oh yes, that'll go great, that'll go fantastically with the rose water. I hate that goddamn eyebrow pattern they have. It's like the same one they use on like demon masks in Japan for some reason, like the upside down, like they have U-shaped eyebrows, like they're so indignant.